Brownie here. Got another nice exciting dish for us to make today with some more delicious wild meats. We got some beautiful elk steaks here that I made in the marinade the last night. And the great thing with this marinade is it actually doubles as a salad dressing is what we're going to make. It's called jerk salad dressing. It's jerk seasoning. It's a Jamaican style seasoning. It's a little bit of heat, some tanginess. It's a great flavor. I'll show you how to make it. One of these great little handy containers. Again, you can use these containers to bring your marinades out after you've marinated your meat, or bring extra marinade out. So you use about 2.5 teaspoons of some nice jerk seasoning. You can make it yourself, or you can buy it at any grocery store, usually in the ethnic centers, ethnic aisles there. So you put a little bit, about a teaspoon and a half. This stuff can be quite spicy, you don't want to use too much. Some nice soy sauce, whatever your favorite kind is. So 2 tablespoons, you can measure this out. Of course I don't have to. So a little bit of black pepper, fresh ground or fresh cracked or whatever you prefer. A little bit of lemon pepper. I really like this stuff. It's a nice little zing. And you can use some real lemon zest. A nice squirt of your acid here. Some lime. 2 tablespoons right there. So again, the great thing with these little containers is you don't gotta mix it. You don't have to whisk it. You can just shake it. Now, if you've made the bigger container, this which I use to marinate this overnight. Again, you can marinate it with a nice Ziploc bag, take it out in your cooler out into the bush before you guys are going to have a nice salad, something fresh and delicious, and your wives can think you're eating healthy out there. It's going to be relaxed. So we're going to throw these on the grill. My grill's already nice and hot. These steaks don't take quite as long, and they're quite lean, and I like a medium rare. Sometimes with some wild meats, elk is known for being quite good. Things like bear meat and stuff, you might want to cook it a little longer. We've talked about before, trichinosis, which is a parasite that is common in bear meats. A little worm that gets in there, and you can just cook it through. If you cook your meat through, you have nothing to worry about. This elk is just really nicely dressed out properly. Just let that cook for a bit. You can see in the blood coming up, that's telling you how it's cooking here. Once the blood comes up, it's good for a turn. I like to get a nice little cross look on it there. Let's just make it look fancy. Good guys, good barbecue gag griller knows about the touch of the meat, whether you got medium rare, rare, blue rare, well done. Again, with a lot of meats, you want to get it to reach an internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius. You can use a meat thermometer to gauge that, and it has to be internally for at least 30 seconds. Once meat reaches that, we call it the kill zone in the food safety world. So we got some nice peppers, and we cut them into nice little chunks like that. We're going to grill these. These are going to be a part of our salad. Okay, so this is a jerk pepper salad. Jerk being the meat itself, the jerk seasoning, and then we're going to season these just a little bit, because these peppers don't need a lot. So we just use a bit of olive oil. Nice if you can get a little container, and then you can just mix it up yourself. And you can pre-do all this stuff before you go out to on your hunts. A little bit of pepper, some salt, and a little bit of garlic. Again, the other seasonings will work. Just a little bit of oregano, some basil, whatever your favorite seasonings are. So then we just give this a nice little shake. Oil also helps it from sticking on the grill. So we get a nice little seasoning, a little bit of lubricant on there. I like to use olive oil, it's got a nice flavor. quite nice. So, we're going to put our nice veggies on there. Our peppers. We're going to grill these. They don't take very long to grill. You just pour them right onto the grill there. And make sure they get a nice little char on it. You're just going to do this right just about before you know your steak's going to be ready. Almost got a dead soldier here. And, oh well, we've lost one. But that's fine. So as these are grilling, we can check our steaks one more time to get their final flip. Oh yeah, that's looking good. They're just about ready. Some of these are already done. We'll put them up here for a minute. Get that juice off there. Oh, beautiful. This is elk meat. Steak especially, I gotta give it a second to rest. 2 reasons. One, if you don't let it rest and cut right into it, the juices are going to fly everywhere. So when it rests, the juices kind of coagulate a bit, kind of settle within the meat, so it stays nice and the meat stays nice and juicy and tender, and you don't lose all those things. So you got to let it sit for about 5 minutes, let it fall rest, and it still continues to cook for about 5 minutes. And so I gauge these are beautiful pieces of elk here, just to where they're just about being just a little over medium rare. Again, being a wild meat, sometimes you want to cook it a little fuller. Okay, so our peppers are nice and charred, so we're going to use the same container that we brought them in. It's good to have a lot of these containers out in the bush. Even if you got leftovers, you can keep them nice and sealed up, away from wild animals smelling at that. You can reuse it. You can reuse meats if you want, as long as you heat them up again to an internal temperature of 74 degrees. Those nice charred peppers. Now we're almost ready to plate. So come on with me. So our steak is rested. Get our plates out. You can use any kind of salad you like for this. We got a nice mixed green here with some mushrooms, some fresh tomatoes, a little bit of feta. So a little lettuce in each one. Share the mushrooms there. Of course, with leftovers when I'm cooking it, there generally isn't any left. So now, a couple tomatoes on each. We take one of our lovely elk steaks here and cut it against the grain. The grain, you can just take some of this, fan it out, salad, so. Now, that marinade we made, this is the leftover part of it. You can save some. Just pour a little bit on and it makes doubles a lovely little salad dressing. You can mix the greens ahead of time, or I usually wait because sometimes people want to use a different salad dressing or whatever. This is nice, delicious. So you put a little salad dressing on, some of our grilled peppers. Still a little crisp, nice char on them, good flavor, good mix. You can use orange, yellow, red, whatever you like. I like the green and red. I'm a fan of Christmas, I guess. Nice different colors popping out. A nice little sharp salted cheese on top, a little goat cheese, or in this case some feta cheese. And there you go. Jerk pepper salad with some nice elk steak. It's that easy.